Another Filipino dish that deserves the spotlight is pork binagoongan. It is made with pork belly simmered with umami-rich fermented shrimp paste. Pork binagoongan is not as well known as adobo, but it should be. It's full of flavor and just as good with rice. Make sure to watch until the end as I share some pro tips that will take your pork binagoongan to a whole new level of deliciousness. Here are the ingredients I used. 6 cloves of garlic, 1 small onion, 1 bay leaf, 2 Roma tomatoes or any other kind as long as it's ripe, 2 to 4 long hot peppers or another kind like jalapenos or Korean peppers, depending on how spicy you want it, 1 cup of coconut milk, or you can also use water, fermented shrimp paste. Make sure to use the sautéed variety sold in jars. You will need about half a cup, more or less depending on the brand you're using. 2 pounds of protein of your choice. I use pork belly cut up into small bite-sized pieces, but you can also use pork shoulder or ribs. Place the meat in a heavy bottom pot like a Dutch oven or a sauté pan with a lid. Add the smashed garlic, bay leaf, a generous pinch of salt, and some ground pepper. Partially cover them with water, just enough to cook the meat until tender. You can always add more later if needed. Put the lid on and let it simmer over medium heat for 20 to 30 minutes until the meat has become tender and most of the water has evaporated. At this point, the fat will start to render and continue doing so until you have lightly browned the meat. Make sure to toss them constantly to prevent pieces from burning, and be careful as it may start to splatter. Transfer the meat to a plate and set it aside. Pro tip: discard that excess pork fat so the dish does not come out too greasy. Instead, use a little bit of oil. Add the chopped onion and minced garlic. Sauté them until softened, which will take about 2 minutes. Then add your ripe tomatoes. You want to sauté them until they break down and caramelize for 3 to 5 minutes. Remember to take your time during this step as it will add a lot of flavor to your dish. Add half of the chili peppers and the shrimp paste. Remember to use the sautéed variety. Sauté them for a bit to develop more of their flavor and also to reduce the spiciness of the chilies. Add 1 cup of coconut milk, or you can also use water. Scrape the fond or those brown bits from the bottom of the pan. Let the mixture simmer just until it starts to bubble. Since we're all using different brands of shrimp paste, taste to see if it needs fish sauce or a little bit of sugar to balance the flavors. Add the brown meat back into the pot and mix them all together. You can also add more ground pepper if you like. Then cover and let it cook for another 5 minutes. Add the rest of the chili peppers and turn off the heat at this point. And there you have it! Your pork binagoongan is now ready to be enjoyed. Make sure you have your steaming rice ready to soak up all that delicious sauce. If you're looking to add some greens to your meal, consider frying some eggplant or blanching yard-long beans or okra. However you want to enjoy it, make sure to savor each delicious bite. If you're interested to know more about other Filipino comfort food, be sure to check out my pork adobo recipe or kare-kare with beef shank. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell for upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.